Hello. Today I'll be showing you how to take apart and replace the belt on this Sony WM-EX150. For some reason it says Epson on it, which is the brand of my printer. I'm not quite sure what's that about. But you may notice there's absolutely no screws, which is not good. Because it means one thing and one thing only. This is clipped together. So some people tell you to just rip the two halves apart, which I cannot condemn more. It's not the way to do it. It breaks the clips and it's just not good. But on this model in particular, there's 3 tabs here that hold it in, 3 clips internally. See them? Yep, you can get them. One there, and one there. For this model, I recommend starting at this clip. So I'm going to push it out and then down a little bit. What that should do, just open the battery door, is allow this to come apart a bit. You see there's a crack there now? So I'm going to advance up this crack and try and figure out where the next clip is. There we go, I popped another clip. There's a clip right there next to the orange headphone jack. So this is the hard bit done. Now you've got a crack and 2 clips undone. That's the hard bit. If you got this far, well done. So now I'm going to try do the second clip, but I don't think it'll work. Yes, it worked. Brilliant. So first clip here, second clip here, third clip, it's the middle one in the cassette compartment. That's good. The third one in the cassette compartment isn't quite coming off yet, so I'll continue to move around here. This entire side is now off. Now I want to push it open a little bit and get a screwdriver in. Brilliant. I have taken this apart before, so the clips are indeed a lot weaker and some may be broken. You might break clips doing this, but there should be enough intact by the end of it. I believe there's a clip there between the stop and rewind button. Or there might be one between the rewind and fast forward, which there is on mine. So I'm going to decide which side to push down to get rid of the clip. Yes, it was that side. Pushed that side down and it came off. Okay, great. There will be another clip around here, so I'm going to push one side down. It's not working, so one thing you can do is go around to the other side, because I've got the middle clip undone in there. I can now get to the other side. Oh, wow, okay. That worked, probably because my clip's already half broken. I've taken this apart before. Okay, oh goodness me. And there you have it, it's completely apart now. So, I'll showcase the clip locations and what I've done wrong, so you can learn from my mistakes. So, where are the 3 clips for the cassette compartment? Here they are. 1, 2, and 3. This is for the locations that for the 3 that clip inside of there, and there. So that's where they clip. Now where else are the clips? So, on this side you can see I've bent that, probably because I just bent that the wrong way. I'll quickly unbend that, that's not a clip. On the top of it, like I said, there are 2 clips next to the headphone jack. And actually, there's 1 clip right here. You want to try get that out, 1 clip. Then 2 clips around the headphone jack. One of mine's broken. 1 clip between the volume and the chrome metal switch. Right there, mine's intact. Something broke there on mine for some reason, because it's a clip, I think. Yeah, that's a clip. Clips into there. Clip there. A clip there, right there, a clip there, a clip there. Now, you see most of mine are intact. Now, I've taken this apart twice, which I don't really recommend, because I took this apart in Spain where I got it for €5. Here's 2 clips, and yeah, so most of them are intact. Now, this is what I'd call just enough clips to hold the thing together properly. Okay, now for the belt replacement. Put that to a side, and this mechanism has nicely fallen out. Now, I know this mechanism's good because in Spain, when I was on holiday, I tied a piece of string around here and it sort of chewed up my tape, unfortunately. What do you expect? It's literally a piece of string. And so that just proved that this mechanism would work. Now, if you do have one with any switches on the front, be a lot more careful when getting the 2 sides of the shell apart, because there will be a ribbon cable coming from this to the front of it. You don't want to rip that. That would be very bad. So here are the switches. You may want to clean them with isopropyl alcohol. I'm not going to. And here are the 2 flywheels and the motor. This is quite similar to some other mechanisms that you find in Walkmans from this era. They're all sort of cheap like this, unless it's a good model. So I've taken the belt off. It had turned to gunk, but it wasn't too bad. So these 2 wheels I'd say are okay, but this motor one I'd say is inadequate. So what I'm going to do is get a Q-tip and some isopropyl alcohol. It's my little bottle. Put it in there. And just rub around that wheel. Now, that capstan, the main capstan, does in fact look quite dirty. On Amazon you can get lots of different sized belts, quite thick, 1mm, for really cheap. They're not the best quality, but I've found a few good sellers. I don't quite know what they are, what they're called. The belts are good enough. I've picked out a belt and I'm gonna see if it fits. Yeah, that seems alright. For more high-end models, you're going to have to probably buy a specific belt from Deck Tech, I think. I'll now clean the capstan, the pinch roller, and the head. Heads aren't usually too much of a big deal, but sometimes they're a bit dirty. Here's the potentiometer for the speed. Now, because the belt has been replaced, everything's going to be, well, it's old, so it's going to be running at the wrong speed, probably, because things get, things slow down because of more friction. So, when you've repaired one of these, I recommend letting it run empty for 2 hours with no taping, just to get everything, broken in again. There's a hole right here in the back case which directly goes through to that. So while you've got it open, find a screwdriver that fits into there. Yeah, that works. But just make sure it can fit far enough through the hole here to then reach that. I have faith that this will be able to. I'm not going to put the back on before I've tested this though, because you saw how much of a pain it was to get it out. Now that should just slide in nicely. Remember, be careful if you've got one of these with a ribbon cable. It can be a bit of a pain. Oops. Okay. Don't do what I just did. Oh, it's good to have spare parts, isn't it? What I did was I was trying to push it down when this switch was out of the thing, so it ended up breaking the switch clean off. Alright, I am back. I've tested it and it works. The AVLS switch is fixed-ish, it's just really fragile. So I've tested it, it works, the speed's good, consistent. It's still going to need adjusting when I put the back on, but oh well, that's fine. So I'm going to put the back on now. So to put the back on, you just sort of quickly do that, and there you go, there you have it. A mildly successful belt replacement. And when I put the tape in and played it, it sounded good, so yeah. A pair that should have taken 15 now took 50 because of that one switch. So be very careful when you're putting boards back in. Don't force things, as I've learnt the hard way. I've only been doing this for less than a year, so it's a learning experience. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please like and comment, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.